What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to teach you how to make a YouTube video. That's right. I'm going to actually be doing this video in several parts because I don't want these videos to be too long. One important step about making a YouTube video is that you need to keep them short. I read recently that the adult's attention span is 5 minutes, and in some cases it was only 60 seconds. So you need to keep your videos short, to the point, and I would say probably in the range of a minute to a minute 30 seconds, but definitely you don't want to do your videos any longer than 5 minutes. So I'm going to be doing this video in sections to teach you how to make a great YouTube video. So let's start right off the bat. What is one thing you need to make a YouTube video? That's right, you need to be able to produce a video. You need to be able to record a video somehow. So I'm assuming that if you're watching this video right now, you probably have watched other how to make YouTube videos, because when I was starting my channel, when I was trying to really figure out how to make the best quality videos, I searched around and watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos. And one of the things they probably said is, when you get a camera, you should get probably a Canon T3i and then buy a prime lens. So let's take a look at some other cameras you can use to start your YouTube channel. So if you watch my very first videos, I recorded all those on my Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The video quality is very good, but the only problem with recording on your cell phone is that the autofocus is not good at all. It'll start searching and do this womp womp thing where you'll be in focus and out of focus, and it really makes your videos look poor quality. But I did figure out a way that you can stop that. Is when you're recording your videos, if you're using a cell phone, if you just tap and hold the middle, it'll stay focused on the very center of the frame. So as long as you're in the center of the frame when you're filming, you will stay in focus. This was a great idea and a great way to start off YouTube filming, and it worked really well for me until I figured out that this is something I really wanted to get into. So the next camera you probably might think about buying is a camcorder like this. This is just a Handycam. It's an HD cam. I would say once you buy a camera, you want to make sure you get an HD camera because you want to have the best quality videos that you possibly can. The good thing about using a Handycam or any type of camcorder is that you can record really long lengths of footage with these. With the DSLR cameras, you have a limited amount of time that you can film. It doesn't really matter that much if you're just filming short YouTube videos, but a Canon camera can generally only film up to 30 minutes straight continuous shot, while a Handycam or a camcorder can record as long as the battery lasts, an hour or 2 hours or whatever, however long the battery will last. These work really well. The major downside to using camcorders is that if you don't have good lighting, your image quality is going to be horrible. It's going to be grainy, it's going to be white, and you're not even going to want to use it, to be honest with you. So I would think about maybe not investing in one of these. You can get a Handycam for around 200 bucks. I would say save your money and save up and buy a DSLR. The next camera I bought after I bought the Handycam was this mirrorless camera. This is the Sony Alpha series, and this is a mirrorless camera, which basically means that it takes a picture in a very similar way that your cell phone does. There's no mirror in it like the DSLRs. The reason I really like this camera is because it has a flip-up screen here, if you can see that, so you can film yourself and watch yourself on the video as you're filming. It was really a great camera. I still actually use this camera a lot. It's really, really small. If you look at it in comparison to the Canon DSLR cameras, it is so much smaller. And I use this a lot when I'm filming just short things around the house, or if I want to go places and I want to film and I don't want to lug around a big DSLR. Every single thing you can do on this camera right here, you can do on a DSLR on a Canon. You can set the apertures, you can set the shutter speed, you can do every single thing on this that you can do on this. This is a great investment. I bought this refurbished for around $500 with two replaceable lenses. It's nice because you can buy nice prime lenses for this, and it's not like a point and shoot where you can't exchange the lenses for these. It's a really great camera to have, and I still use this a lot when I'm traveling around and doing different things. So now we get to the camera that I use the most often when I'm filming stuff, when I'm filming anything primarily, I use my Canon DSLR. This is a 70D, and it's nice because it also has a flip out screen. But what's really great about Canons, which is not necessarily true about Nikons, is that you can set this in manual mode and you can adjust your aperture while you're filming, and you don't have to back out of it and go through all these menu processes. Where in the Nikon cameras, you actually have to back out of everything to adjust your aperture and everything. I have a nice Sigma 30mm f1.4 lens on here. This prime lens is great to get nice crisp film with. This is a really great camera. It's kind of a big investment, but once you decide that you really want to do YouTube videos and you really want to put some money into investing in your future of YouTube, you're going to definitely want to buy a DSLR. And there goes my lighting. It just fell over with the wind. And we're back. My lighting just like blew over. It's really windy here today. It was kind of crazy. Anyways, so back with the DSLRs. These are great cameras to have. They give you excellent quality. They give you good shallow depth of field. They're a little bit more money, but honestly, you'll use this thing for a long, long time. And you can buy a nice piece of glass or a nice lens for the front of it, and your quality of your videos will be awesome. So join me back here. The next time I'm going to probably do lighting or sound, because those are very important to your YouTube videos. If you have poor video quality, but you have great sound, people will still watch you. But if you have a great video and poor sound, people will turn it off because they'll think that your stuff just sounds amateur and they won't really want to watch it. So join me back here as we delve a little deeper and get a better understanding of how to start a YouTube video.